Yo, what's happening, chat? The boys are about ready to come on in. How are we? Welcome in. Tony, thank you. My man.
The Tony Blacks.
Sorry, they were the 32. Welcome, everybody. About to bring the boys in just a second. Welcome back to the podcast. MTM, welcome. MTM, Drip Tip, Jester, Eon, Haley Page, Gravy, Scruff, everybody. Welcome in, Coleman. Marble Legend with the 500 biddies. Football time, baby. Football time. Jensen, welcome in. Lexi, welcome in.
Has 5 on the next dub 500.
Shiver Hug, hello.
Time.
Thank you so much, Legend. Ready for football, everybody? We got some football talk coming your way. Get you ready for the season. Cheers, Shiver Hug. Thank you for the hype train to start, baby. I appreciate it, Shiver. Thank you. Thank you. Preseason hype, baby. People are ready for the football. People are ready for the football. Bring the boys in a second. As you see, they're ready. I got Gooch. I got Tony. I got Knocker ready to come your way. Gonna shoot the shit for a little bit, kind of get you set up for the season. Thank you, Shiver Hug, for the beats. We're gonna be rolling marbles after for a little while as well. So stick around for the after party. And it's great to see you. Let's bring in the boys. Let's bring in the boys. Thank you for the hype train right now. Let's go. Boys, how are we?
Just angry. They wake up angry because they're sweating, right? They're sweating in their own bed.
Oh,
scared the shit out of me. Miami act like all the time.
Oh man, boys, how are we? It's good to be back with y'all. Look at this, we're back.
What's up, fool?
What's up, fool?
I thought we were gonna have to delay the podcast another week. You know, Snoop got in some really bad shit. He was looking at Dak Prescott camp videos.
Bro, terrible already. You're already gonna take shots at me. Ash, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Already, I haven't talked to this guy in months, and he comes in with the Dak Prescott joke, bro. Wouldn't want it any other way, I guess, though. You know, wouldn't want it any other way.
Loaded, man.
So good to have you, Bo. So good to have you and Tony. Oh man, I am not. Listen, my Cowboys.
They're gonna finish fourth. They're gonna finish last in that
No, they're not
division,
gonna finish last in that division, dude.
Yes, they are.
They're
The
not
Giants,
gonna finish.
The Giants and the Eagles are both much better than they are, and
They are not gonna finish behind. They're not. They're not gonna finish behind. As you just.
Washington is turning the other way. You got to be real. You got to be real, bro. You got to be real with this. Be honest.
Listen, I am MTF. David gives sub to Per. Listen, I'm honest that our quarterback sucks. We have a good team, but our quarterback is trash. Okay, I am off the Dak train. I'm off the Dak train.
The most important position on the team sucks.
Exactly. Who's on your team, bro?
Oh.
Skill positions. Can you name one skill position player that's actually good?
I mean,
seriously.
let me go pull up the raw. Don't put me on the spot like that right now, okay? All right, I haven't studied this enough to like give you your correct answers right now, but listen.
Why not? That's what we.
Listen. Per, thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the gift sub to Per. Oh my God, the trolling's already starting. Listen, can we talk about Miami or something? Like, why do we have to go right at my Cowboys right now? I don't even understand this. You go right at my Cowboys. Oh my God. Marble Legend, thank you for the gift sub to Ashes. Thank you. Welcome back in, boys. It's so good to see you, though. Like, again, Gooch, I hope you've been doing well, man. You look good.
Thank you.
Look like you got a good amount of sunshine out there. Looking good. Looking nice and thin, and you know, looking
Everyone's
like
tan but me.
I mean, it couldn't have been better for me. I saw what sunlight looked like, and it was great getting out from under the Patrick Rock. that was Twitch, and I don't know, man. I just kind of opened up my world, and it feels great.
Yeah, that's good. Good to go, man. I like it. Tony looking good with one eyebrow and no upper lip hair, but everything else looking good on you, Tony.
It happens. I wish I had a tan. Everyone's tan. I'm white as a ghost.
I know you are, dude. You got to tell you that you're really fucking pale, bro.
I got to change out these lights for like some suntan bed lights.
Did you just start tanning while you're streaming, bro? Just get tanning lights above you?
You gotta get a tanning bed or something, bro.
It's like alive in your house, like they UV rays.
You know, stick your head in the pizza oven for 5 minutes a day or something.
It's bad. I went out to get my food the other day. I almost burned.
God, yeah.
I was like, ah!
This fucking swear to God, dude.
With Total Recall.
Yeah, he sunscreens up just to go pick up his food outside. He's like, guys, got to put on my SPF real quick. Hang on, I got to go pick up my order.
It's like half of my head too these days that I got a suntan.
to get my pizza.
Oh man, everybody, thank you for the hype train. Now, welcome in. It's so good to have the boys back again. We're gonna be kind of just shooting the shit today, kind of letting everything talk about what's coming up in the upcoming season. We got fantasy football that we're gonna be doing as well. Again, we'll see if anyone can take me down this season. They didn't last time. I'm now the 3 times, so I'm just waiting for somebody to take me down in fantasy. That's what I'm waiting for. So, we've got 3 more teams we're gonna add this season. If you're interested, go to our fantasy football spot in the Discord and just drop your name in there. Say you're interested in the football league. We're gonna spin the wheel next podcast next week, and the 3 teams on there will get selected in and vie for some prizes and bragging rights. So, what would you guys tied to stay in the league? I think, right, Gooch? Is that was it? You had to tie to stay in the league.
Once Knocker realized who was who, we just like tied just above the relegation line. You know,
I mean, I still have a team. I swear. Josh, I swear to you, on the last Wednesday.
Yeah. As Knocker's internet's cutting out. Knock your internet. Yeah, Knock. We need your internet
on my stream talking about this. You know. Oh yeah, we got them on. And I was like, I wasn't even in it last year. I don't even know. I don't know how long it's been. Dude, you were in it with Golden Tutorial last year. You had a team.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right. We did have a team.
Yeah, you had a team last year, even though you forgot and GT carried it all the way. Yeah, it's okay.
I totally, completely forgot. So I do have a team this year. I'm going to be in the draft and everything.
Yeah, you have a team. You have a draft. You and GT are still together. You're not separating. You have keeping you guys together.
Dewey with him like controlling him under a hat.
Oh man, I love it. So yeah, we'll all be back for fantasy football. So if you're interested, go to our Discord, !Discord if you're not in, to get in there. We also have our Pigskin Pick'em League. You can type in !Picks in chat right now to get in there. It is free to enter. Instead of $500 to the winner, we're going to spread it out over the season with different winners for different weeks and stuff like that. So it's not just going to go to one person. So it'll be a lot of fun for others to get and hop in week to week that can't make it on a weekly basis. You know, I know it's tiring going through a whole NFL season because you miss one week and you're like, fuck, dude, I'm completely out of it. Trust, it's happened to all of us before. You miss a few games. So click on that link there. You can get in. We're also doing an eliminator pool this year, which is like a survivor pool. If you've never played in one of those before, it's essentially you get to pick one team per week. If you lose, you're out. So you got to base your match. It's kind of a skillful thing. You got to base your matchups on a week-to-week basis. You know, if you obviously see a good team against a bad team, you won't want to take that good team that week, but you also want to look down the schedule where you might want to take them differently. So it's a little more strategic, but it's a lot of fun. But it's, again, you lose, you're out. But you can only pick one team once throughout the season. So
you can only pick one team once.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you can only pick one team once, so it's going to be crazy. Exclamation Eliminator to get in that one. So those are going to be our contests going throughout the year. And again, once season starts, we'll have guests on from week to week basis and pick games and go through and have some fun. So, but first of all, Gooch, what have you been up to? What have you been doing, man? I mean, how you feeling about your sports teams? The Panthers, what a letdown, you know. In the playoffs, are you over that? Are you over that?
In this past calendar, yeah, I've gone through a whole wave of emotion, dude. I grew a lumberjack beard, I think, throughout that whole thing. I blacked out. It was really wild.
Did you?
Going to the games and physically seeing 9 playoff games in one season.
Fun.
When I've probably never been to more than 2 in my lifetime of being a fan. It was so much. It was overwhelming. And the Vegas Golden Knights are very, very lucky that they faced a 20% Panther team after we broke ourselves, you know, busting through the East
with injuries. So
hard. Yeah, and we're facing the Monstars in Vegas. Like, there was just no.
Well, your one video went not really viral, but you got on TV with that one video, right? Didn't your clip get used?
When the moment happened that Boston fans can no longer talk shit to me for the next day. I lost my shit. I think I ran outside. I did things I hadn't done since 2003 watching the Marlins win the World Series. And, you know, maybe it was just that northeastern pain that I just drink it and it just gives me all the energy of like 10 Red Bulls.
Yeah.
And I lost my shit, man. And I love that the NHL picked it up and they were showing all the fan reactions and stuff.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was pure just to see that, though, because that's pure fandom, what you were on that video. That's just pure like adrenaline, watching the game, like in the moment. I love that video, man. It's so good. If you haven't seen it, I think it's on. Is it on your Twitter or is it? Where can someone see that?
Yeah, I have it on my social media.
Yeah, your social media.
I only keep sports things on Twitter now, so it should be there.
And I see you have your jersey on there.
And yeah, I just picked this up last week, and
Yeah.
it doesn't have a number 10 on the back. And no, it doesn't have a goat stitch in my ass.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
I will commend Messi for bringing that team to prominence.
I mean, he's already scored some pretty ridiculous goals already. He's scored some pretty ridiculous goals already for Miami. So
yeah, for my local soccer team, like that makes no fucking sense. That shouldn't be real. So that's been great. And then the Dolphins, you know, it's all until week 10 until I find the closest bridge to jump off of. So, you know, football update until then.
Typical Miami fan right there. You know, you hope for the best, and then halfway through the season, you're dead. You know.
Overall, though, seriously though, best year of sports in South Florida history.
Yeah,
it's been fucking amazing.
That's awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. And we got Tony down there who's been literally streaming live since Christmas.
He hasn't gone offline
since Black Friday.
Yeah, dude, you've shaved yourself like 4 times fully already and grown back your hair.
Everything grows back, but my fucking head is fucking annoying.
Oh,
I just want this part to grow back.
I don't think, dude, I think by shaving it, you got the peaks now, dude, on top of your head. You got those willow peaks going through right there, dude.
No, I just ain't never coming back. I'm fucked.
You just took some victims.
You got more forehead than Peyton Manning in that sense.
Yeah. But I use my Manscaped every time I do it.
I love it.
I don't even use it for my balls. I use it for my face, my head, my beard.
Oh, man. Oh, dude. This is so fantastic. Now, I got to ask you with the eyebrows, with the one eye. Now, when you do, have you run, does anyone ever ask you about, like, when you pick up your food, when you get something delivered, do you ever encounter someone with only one eyebrow?
No, I don't see nobody. What do I see? My family looked at me weird last night. They were like, what the fuck? I was like, don't ask.
Look what Uncle Tony's doing
but I
for
don't
work.
go out.
Yeah.
They leave my food in a bucket. I pull it to the window. And that's it. They ring the bell and they feed me.
Oh, fucking fantastic, dude. How many times have you shaved your eyebrows in the past 6 months? 3 times? He's thinking about it.
4.5, because I only have one.
4.5 times.
Shift.
I didn't even know they can grow back that fast.
Me
I thought
neither.
If you once, like you're done. For half a year. Like
at first, I read up about it before I did it. And it's like 6 months to a year. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. But they keep growing back.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck, we'll just keep shaving them till they don't.
Those Italian brows keep growing.
Just so you know, I'm lagging really bad, and I have absolutely no audio.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't hear.
Yeah, I know
anything.
you're lagging super bad. I know.
Okay,
Try disconnect. Try and exiting the
Just
call.
so you know.
Try exiting the call, Knocker, and then coming back in if you can hear me. See if that works. Try exiting and come back in.
Technology. I absolutely adore technology.
He's putting the tape on his modem.
Yeah, he's putting tape on his modem. Well, the big move, obviously, Gooch, of the offseason was, Rodgers going to the Jets. What do you think that does for the Jets?
It gives them a really good season on Hard Knocks.
Yeah, I guess, right? I mean, do you think they become viable now? I mean, does Rodgers? I mean, they have some weapons. They have a couple weapons over there, but I mean, it's the Jets, right? Like, it's fucking Jets. Like, I don't understand. Like, the over/under right now win total for Vegas has them at 9.5 right now. Are they a 10-win team? Yeah.
9.5.
9.5. Yes.
Is that more than the Cowboys?
Let me see.
Wow.
Let me see.
Wow.
Let me see what the Cowboys are. Hang
The
on.
answer's definitely yes.
The Cowboys over/under is 9.5. So it's the same. So they have the Jets and the Cowboys finishing the same. They have the Lions at 9.5 as well. Knocker, the Lions. Are the Lions? Oh my God! Are the Lions going to win 10 games, Gooch?
Lions are making the playoffs, baby. Lions are making the playoffs.
Oh,
I mean, come on,
dude.
The Lions are going to win that division. Mark.
I'm hammering that home again this season too, because we were all on the Lions train, and then they kind of poofed, and they just did their line thing. But
they stuttered a little bit, but they had a really good year. I'm telling you, man. The Lions in that division,
compared to previous years, anything was good.
Did they win a Thanksgiving game yet? Like, are we
right now are the best?
I don't think they've won a Thanksgiving game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they have recently.
Then I'll really believe things are different.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these 9.5 win teams right here. So again, there's now 17 games in the NFL instead of 16. So that would be a reason for them to bump up a little bit. But You have the Browns, the Cowboys, the Lions, the Jags, the Chargers, the Dolphins, the Saints, and the Jets, all projected at 9.5.
Wait, okay, you said that really fast, but there was a lot of terrible.
No, it's
teams.
okay. The Browns. Wow. So the Browns going to be a 10-win team?
Unless Nick Chubb is healthy the whole year, I don't see that happening.
What about your Jets? Yeah, go Knock.
I just don't know anything about that division this year. I have no idea how any of those teams in that division are going to play, other than Cincinnati. Cincinnati obviously is the best team in that division, but the other three teams, everybody's on that Pittsburgh train right now. And I don't know if everybody's
on that.
Well, I mean, the media and all this.
How's internet? Got your internet, Pops. Pops, we got to fix your internet.
Everybody's building up Pittsburgh, blah, 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 blah. And I send me a check.
Pops, can you hear me right now? Exit the call, restart your computer, and come back into the call for your internet. See if it works.
Oh, sure, I can do that. I could do that.
You know how to do that? Can you restart and then come back into the call? Can you handle that?
You might need a doppelganger GT to help him.
Oh, man. I just can't believe some of these win totals, though. Like, the Saints, are they come back to 10 wins?
Who the fuck is even... I'm trying to think... who is even quarterback of the Saints? Is that Carr?
I think, yeah, Derek Carr. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Alvin Kamara is suspended for the first 3 games of the season.
Yeah, you're really putting a good case for the Saints to be in a good team here. Like that's just sounds like a disaster.
That whole division's weak division though. That whole division. The Bucs
are going to win by default again, aren't they?
Yeah, that whole division's weak. That whole division's pretty weak. I mean,
Carolina, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The lowest win total right now are the Cardinals, Commanders, and the Bucks. I mean, that's they have Arizona at 4.5 wins. That's pretty shitty. I mean, to only be able to win 4 games in a season.
Wow, that's pretty tough.
Higher in the standings, like Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, or Commanders and Cowboys. I think that's a debate right now.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, so you're gonna. I mean, you obviously got the Bengals and Chiefs going to be the prime of the of the season coming in once again. They're going to be your top dogs. The Eagles making some big moves once again. They're all 3 of those teams projected at 11.5 wins this season. So it's gonna be a fight. I don't know if is there a clear team to you that stands out, Knocker, Gooch, Tony, a clear team to you guys that stands out right now this season coming in that you're like, oh, they're going to be the favorites. I think it's just obviously the Bengals Chiefs, right?
Well, yeah, you got to go Bengals and Chiefs. The Bills are still right there. I think they still have a couple of years left on their window with this current team, but they have to get home field advantage. They just have to get home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, they're going to have to get home field. I agree with you that they're going to have to get home field.
I think the Bills are good. I really
to Super Bowl.
believe.
I can't go on the road. Yeah,
Oh, didn't know Knock was.
Yeah, Knocker, restart your stuff, dude. I can't take you going in and out. Can you restart your stuff for me, please? Por favor.
I will try.
Please, por favor. Thank you. Go ahead, Gooch.
It's like the Bills. I feel bad because we all remember the DeMar Hamlin thing, and that really did like derail their entire season.
Yeah.
You can't say that those players weren't thinking about him even during the playoffs. Like I don't think they were 100%.
Yeah.
So,
did you happen to watch that quarterback Netflix documentary on? No,
not.
It's actually really fucking good.
Is a star in that show.
Yeah, I actually have a lot more respect for Kirk Cousins after watching that thing. Yeah. Just the way that he. Not to say that he's a great quarterback, but I just respect the position a lot more after watching that thing and how much they get beat up on a week to week basis, dude. It's like you said, it's like getting in a car crash every weekend, basically. Trying to recover from
you
it.
gotta hide a lot. I think it's just you got to shrug off so much because imagine you have all this weight on your shoulders, you have so many millions of dollars bet on you, and then you get like tackled on the first play of the game and it breaks the rib, and you're just like, am I gonna get out of the game for this, or I'm gonna try to it's mostly you're gonna try to hide it and tough it out, throw 3 interceptions, and everyone's like, what the hell? Oh, you suck, and they don't know that he just broke a fucking rib.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's a lot that we don't see, but that's also again on the player to like take themselves out. There's like a fine line of not manliness, but like they do measure your commitment to the team of how much you can play through an injury.
Yeah, I agree. Tony, are you going to be on the Jets bandwagon this season with Aaron Rodgers? Is that going to be back on you? We know that you're the Jets guy,
Yeah, you're the.
I heard that the Giants are going to have a great season.
Oh, fuck the Giants, dude.
No, you wait. You watch. They're going to be better than the Cowboys, bro.
They get their logo in the middle of the field now.
What do you mean? What do you mean they get their logo in the middle of the field? What does that mean?
Their logo is going to be in the middle of the field. It's no longer going to be the NFL logo when they share the stadium. It's going to be their own team logos for the home games.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. So they had an NFL logo in the middle of their field?
You didn't know that this whole time for like a decade.
No, I didn't realize it at all. I didn't realize that at all. I had no idea.
That's worse than the Clippers, man.
And Jets games are forgettable. Like, you don't have to look at what's going on the field. I get it, but like, you didn't even notice the middle crest.
No, I did not even notice that. No, not at all. But so they're actually gonna put their logo in the middle of the field now?
Yeah, they used to do it, I think, but now that they took it away,
now
they're bringing it.
That's gonna boost their confidence, and they're gonna both teams are gonna have great years.
Look at them go with their identity and stuff.
Tony's New York teams rides them every time. Wow, Josh, you even know your sports? You even notice the field? Right? Listen, I mean, I don't even realize I didn't notice that.
There were numbers on the field, Jen. Oh my God, we'd be fucking lost.
There wasn't no. Can you imagine football with no numbers on the field? It's just hash marks, and you have to fucking just do math. You're like, fuck this shit, dude. I'm not doing that. Oh, that's fantastic. And then I
remember those days.
Oh, you remember those days?
Yeah, Knock remembers those days.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yes.
And they wore leather helmets.
Absolutely.
They were just naked, kicking around heads in the field.
They're just naked.
Throwing around heads. They didn't have footballs back then.
Like Romans and the Greeks, baby.
It's like Romans and the Greeks, baby. Just throwing the head along the ground. Throw the head along the ground there. Oh, man, that's fantastic. Just naked football. Can you imagine, dude, playing naked football?
See what happened in the bottom sand.
God damn.
I would cover myself with like canola oil and just like be the best running back in the fucking.
Hell yeah.
I'll be greased up deaf guy.
I'd be worried to get tackled and get a fucking cock slap. That's my biggest concern.
Yeah, could you imagine being under the fucking the pile, dude? It's a dick slap right across.
250 yards a game.
My God, Tony, all over. Oh my
Let me out of here. I quit. I'm resigning.
Oh, dude, you might have dicks just slapping you in the face on a fumble recovery.
Yards. No,
oh, no, not the ass spread. No.
Oh, God. Dude, that 375-pound lineman ass spread, your face just goes right into it, dude. Like, I think we might have something here.
I shot my nose off.
That ball was smelling funky by the fourth quarter. That's all I gotta say.
I think we have something here for pay-per-view.
Thing has been passed around recently. Where did the sweet hole come from?
Oh yeah, so what happened last night was I call everybody that comes to my stream and they're like, "Hey, you're a sweet soul. Like, thank you for doing stuff for me." So I call everyone sweet souls, and last night someone gifted out merch, and because I mess up words and everyone likes to just catch the one word I mess up, and even though I'm speaking a million words, throughout the stream, I called the person. I said, "Thank you, you sweet hole," and it just fucking took off. It took off from there because I called him a sweet hole. Like, everyone's like, I tried to recover from it. I was like, "No, you sweet soul." And everyone's like, "No, you said sweet hole." And then, Twitch chat, they're just like fucking troll bugs. And they come out there like, "Oh, sweet hole. And then it just
gave them way too much ammo.
Yeah, I gave them way too much ammo. And then it took off from there. And then
yeah, you said yesterday, and there's already emotes and like a whole brand, a whole clothing line.
It's a clothing line. There's fucking emotes. Becca hit the emote out in 20 minutes. It was fucking up and running in 30 minutes. It was crazy.
Who's the original sweet hole, though?
The original sweet hole is Andy. So I called Andy Mum Rose is where it originates from. Yeah, Andy Mum Rose. I called him a sweet hole. I need a
sweet hole in my life.
I know. We all need a sweet hole. Dude, we all need a sweet hole. I'm going to make pants with it where it says sweet hole on the back of the ass. So you can wear those.
I know about you, son.
Listen, everyone has a sweet hole. Listen,
on the back pockets, right?
You found the sweet hole 5 times, Knocker. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking A, bro.
You gotta consult Knocker when you're talking about sweet hole.
Yeah, I know. And then I actually went out and bought the domain name sweethole.me is our new website name. Yeah, so if you go to sweethole.me, you can go right to our website. Yes, it was $20 on GoDaddy. I was like, fucking lock it in. I was like, lock it in, dude. Sweethole.me is our new website where you can find everything, baby. We can find everything. Sweethole.me.
It's a smart investment, right?
It is, and I think we need to open up we need to open up a donut shop, Sweet Hole Donuts, dude. Right in New Jersey, dude. Tony could run it, manage it over there. Sweet Hole Donuts.
Why am I gonna run it? That's bad. Me and a donut shop, bro.
I have to go outside. That's not happening.
Well, according
all the profit.
According to East Coast, you guys have like the best water for, bagels and donuts. So I figured it's the best place to go,
Listen, you keep your Sweet Hole away from me.
Wow. We don't want Tony going outside. What happened to you, Josh? The first time you went outside in 6 months, you got a fucking head.
Yeah, no shit, dude. I went to a concert on Sunday. I haven't been outside, or at least in a public huge. I go to the store once in a while, or here or there, but like, yeah, I go to my first concert ever, and I get sick literally 48 hours from after going to that. I mean, this is why we stay inside, But Gooch is over there, healthy as fuck. He's like, look at me, I tan every day.
Yeah, I bathed in it, man. I sniff armpits all day, man. Like I've just kind of been forged in the fire down here.
Yo, thank you, Apple. Thank you so much for the 11 months. Thank you, Coleman, for the 420. We hermits over here. We hermits over here. So again, I think Aaron Rodgers is going to obviously be the big move of the season, though. But a couple teams,
the Jets just being the best team in the league. Do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to turn this whole franchise around and throw name and do backflips on the sideline while Aaron Rodgers is running for his 10th touchdown? No, dude. Yeah, not going to happen. He's going to break a fingernail week 2. He's going to sit on the sideline, and it's going to be, who can I point my broken finger at?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a matter of just waiting for the car crash.
Does this hurt his reputation more than it's already taken a ding in the last couple of years?
Absolutely.
Oh,
you think so? I don't think so.
I'm gonna grab another beer. You guys discuss. I'm gonna grab a beer. You don't think it does, Knocker? You don't?
No, I think absolutely it does.
Okay, I'm gonna grab beer.
You think it hurts because he couldn't finish it in Green Bay? Like he wasn't like a lifer?
I think this total legacy. I just think it hurts because of the way he's handling himself, man. It's just the dark rooms and the this and the that and the very odd behavior and this and that. And,
for sure, yeah.
Hell, he had Olivia Munn and he lost. Like, that to me is like, okay, bro, you got big problems. You can't hold on to that. You got some serious issues here.
I think Josh was trying to say, does the move to the Jets ruin his reputation? I think it was ruined before he even left Green Bay. I think he already tarnished his legacy with all the bull.
He still could have gotten it done. Yeah, with all the baggage that he's bringing with him and all the stupid shit that seems to be following him and like you were saying, the pointing fingers and blaming everybody but himself and this and that. Yeah, I do. I think if he plays there a couple of years and they fall flat on their face, yeah, I think it totally takes away from his legacy.
He's really following the Favre blueprint there. So I guess like in a couple of decades after he retires, he's going to start stealing welfare from or Medicaid money from fucking companies. He's gonna do the whole 9 yards. I just think.
Well,
what?
I don't want to disagree with you, but Favre left terms and he retired. And then he came back and he had a couple of good years at Minnesota. He didn't just leave Green Bay and go to another team and blame the Packers organization on whatever failings they were having. He retired, sat out like a lot of people do.
Oh, you cut out right there.
Yeah.
We'll hear the rest of it.
Minnesota that were really good. I don't think this is kind of a parallel thing. I think just Aaron Rodgers just went totally bitch ass and just went to another team, and I don't see how this works over there. That's a very tough division to get anything done in.
Yeah,
and he's going to go 4-12 or 4-13 for a couple of years, and yeah, I think it totally, because out of all the greatness that he had, he still only won 1 ring.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, he's first ballot Hall of Famer though? Gooch?
I don't know. I mean, it really depends how he closes his career out. I don't think one Super Bowl and a bunch of drama is going to get you in.
So you really, if his career ended right now, you put him in?
That's tough. I say no.
Really? You don't put Aaron Rodgers in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, it's a super. Well, first of all, Josh, you're loading that question up like I've had like weeks to think about this and have like a top 10 of who the fuck deserves to be in. Yo, I'm glad Zach Thomas made it in. Do you know how long that dude waited? Zach Thomas led all the Dolphins defensive records and it took him like 2 decades to make it in the fucking Hall.
Yeah.
So I'm a little, and then like, what would you put Antonio Brown if he stopped being a fuckhead everywhere else in the world and just decided to retire?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. And the discussion I had with Knock before he came back was, I think that he ruined his legacy before leaving Green Bay.
I agree with you on that. No, I could agree with you on that because I was obviously I was a huge Aaron Rodgers fan. You guys know that I have been. And I've literally lost the respect for him the last couple of years just because of the way he's acted on and off the field, like with everything.
Holier than thou energy, man. It was and then I don't know, him with Pat McAfee. I'm not like knocking Pat, but he really did enable him a lot to
yeah, lose my anal virginity. I won't lose it to him anymore, Haley. I will not.
Haley remembers.
Haley remembers it all. Haley remembers it all. All right, well let's run through these divisions here and kind of give a little rundown of who we think is going to win each division here as we go through. And give a little preview. Obviously, things will change leading up with injuries and stuff like that. But just how we see it coming out right now, we've got, again, the AFC East, which is probably one of the better divisions in football with the Bills, who are going to be, obviously Super Bowl favorites, I think. Miami, who's looking to bounce back as well after, their season went down the tank at the end there. The Patriots, I don't know really what we're going to get out of them. How is Mac Jones going to respond this season? How is Bill Belichick going to do that? He always puts a team out there, but are they good enough to make any type of run into the playoffs? And then you obviously have the Jets with Aaron Rodgers over there now. Gooch, if you had to pick a team to win that division, who do you think at least goes 1-2 there? Is it a Bills Dolphins 1-2?
Absolutely Bills Dolphins. It's just going to be two different parts of that division. One's going to be just who's going to be making it into the division and moving on and getting a bye week even, who knows. And the other one's just going to be dog scraps, who's just not going to be the worst in the division. They're
going to make a wild card and slip in and probably out in the first round, something like that. Yeah, something.
Yeah, like for the second, I wouldn't say out the first round, but if the Dolphins end up being a wild card, it definitely won't go the same way it did last season.
Gotcha. Tony, if you had to pick Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, who you got winning that division?
This is the easy one.
Yeah.
Bills and the Jets.
Yeah. It's your boy Josh Allen, man. Yeah, but your boy Josh Allen over there, you gonna try and go after him again in fantasy this season?
I'm taking all the Bills and all the Jets.
I love it, dude.
Oh my
It'd
god.
be so fantastic if you actually fucking did that, dude, and your whole team was just.
No, I am. You watch. I'm gonna destroy face.
Wow.
I love it. It's fucking great. Knocker, who you going to that? You going to Bills Dolphins? A pretty clear cut there in that division. I mean, I think it is with Bills Dolphins right now.
You still could, but if you can hear me,
yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely Bills and Dolphins. I just the Dolphins just you want to think that okay, this is the year and blah blah blah, and then they come out and they stumble. They go out 2-4, 2-5, and then they win 6 or 7 games in a row, and you jump on the bandwagon and blah blah blah, and then they fuck it up at the end.
Yeah.
I just think Buffalo still has 2 more good years left in them, and I don't.
I'm guessing he's gonna say he doesn't think the Dolphins are gonna get past them.
I think Miami has enough to. But I do. Well, the Dolphins are a legit shot for the wild card. I'll give them that.
Yeah, definitely.
I do think they have a solid team. I just don't think they're as solid as Buffalo is. And again, like I said earlier, I think Buffalo has to go at least 13 wins and get home field advantage, or they're just not going to get to the Super Bowl. But Buffalo wins that division, in my opinion.
Well, we got the AFC North here. We've got the Browns. We're looking to bounce back this season. The Bengals, obviously Joe Burrow, who's a little banged up in the offseason, but should be okay to start the season. The Steelers still trying to find kind of an identity, who they are now with a new younger team. And then you've got the Ravens as well in that division. That division always kind of beats up on each other, Gooch, with these teams going back and forth. The Bengals is obviously the choice to win the division, but do the Ravens or Browns give the Bengals a run this year?
I don't even think they beat up on each other more than they beat up on themselves. I mean, how many times is like half of their team injured by like the mid, like by their bye week?
Yeah.
The Ravens are always a walking body cast. I don't know how they can get past whatever injuries they keep having over and over again, year after year.
Yeah.
They need like 10 wide receivers and 5 running backs on their depth chart. I just don't see them I just don't see any sustainability with the Ravens to go deep in a season. They haven't shown that they can do that yet. So I'm writing them off like already. Sure, they'll pick up some divisional wins.
Yeah.
They'll make it tough, but they're not going to go anywhere later in the season. I love that we were shitting on the Steelers all the beginning of last season. They
Right.
still ended above 500.
Yeah.
You know, just despite us. And now they look like one of the best teams on paper in that division, despite the Bengals being who they are. So
Yeah.
I think it's a 1-2 Bengals Steelers, or it could switch.
Yeah, I agree with you too. The Pittsburgh's
Browns.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, they have them at an 8.5 win total this season, so they should be right at that wild card out there. We obviously have to go with the Cincinnati Bengals in this one with Joe Burrows. That team's just stacked there, but like you said, the Steelers surprised everybody here last season, and somehow Tomlinson just continues to get the best out of all of his players somehow, and they always end up at least breaking even or finishing 500 in some way. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I'm actually going to go Bengals Steelers in that division. I think the Ravens, I just, like you said, they always have a good team, but they always just seem to stub their toes somewhere along the line, and then they end up falling apart. I'm gonna go with Bengals Steelers in that one. Tony, what do you got? Browns, Bengals, Steelers, or Ravens? Who you got winning that division?
I got the Steelers and the Bengals.
You got the Steelers
But
and the
the
Bengals.
Steelers on
Ooh, he's
top.
going with the steel train.
Look at
Ooh,
you.
Tony with the call right there. GT, you hear that?
We do not care.
I've
Damn.
been talking to my guys. I
Yeah.
got multiple guys
I got multiple guys now.
around the clock.
Guys,
Around
got
the
my
clock.
guys.
Around the clock.
3 guys, 8 hours apiece.
Do they have those flip phones? Do they have the cool flip phones too when you call them?
Yeah. And I close my flip phone and
How many Sams? cost? How many Sams does that cost?
Sam's mink, yeah. Forget about
How
it.
many
Many.
Sams did that cost?
About 3 captains.
God, I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means. Knocker, what do you got? You got the Bengals here, right? You got the Bengals here, right? Knock, I'm guessing Bengals to win, and we got number 2 here. Knock, you can hear me? What do you got?
Now I can.
What-
You keep cutting out. About every 15 seconds, you cut out for about 4 or 5 seconds. So I don't know if it's my internet.
Yeah, it's
or
your
what.
internet. It is your internet. It's okay. But what do you got here?
Well, you know, Cincinnati obviously is the best team in that division.
Yeah.
I do like, again, I keep doing this every fucking year, and they keep fucking me. You know, I keep finding out that she you know.
Uh-oh. Knock, we need the whole story. I'm gonna punch his
Sheena has a
internet.
wiener. I just look good team.
What? Wait, did he just come back and say something has a wiener? What the fuck? Did he just wait? You were like mute for like 5 seconds. You come back and we hear wiener. What did you say about a wiener?
That's every time that I go with Cleveland, you know, I find out that Sheena has a wiener.
Why?
You
I
know,
don't
you lift
understand.
We lift the skirt up, and Sheena's a guy.
What? What does that have
Cleveland
to-
just
What does that even
Cleveland
mean,
just
bro?
lets you-
I don't know what that means. What is happening right now?
I gotta go.
Yeah, I don't like what.
down. You know, you buy Cleveland, you buy Cleveland drinks all night long. You dance with her, and you this and that. And you do this in the booth, and then you get her home, and Sheena has a wiener.
What?
That's what the Cleveland Browns are.
Oh
You
my
know, at the end,
God.
you find out that you've been fooled all year long, and you wasted your money.
That was the
But
weirdest take I've
Wait.
ever heard of
Does
someone.
Sheena have a sweet hole? That's the question.
Yes, this she'll have a sweet home, baby.
I
I didn't even go in there, bro.
She'll have a sweet home. It's just this,
We
like,
stayed above the waist till we got home, and then found out Sheena had a wiener.
oh my
Funky
God.
Cole Medina, Funky Cole Medina, right there, Josh. Listen to your music.
I don't,
But anyways,
what the fuck is happening?
is knock. Is his temperature? Check his.
I
Temperature.
don't know, dude. I don't know if this guy's been in the sun too long in Palm Springs or whatnot, but we're gonna move on to the next division. That was the most interesting take I've ever heard of someone picking teams as far as predicting winners. So we're gonna move on
I'm
from
just saying Cincinnati,
I didn't know you can get.
Cleveland, Pittsburgh.
Oh
All right?
shit, dude! I'm like Gooch is like I came back for this bullshit, dude.
Maybe it's not even the internet bugging out. It's him.
It's knockers.
It's just him pausing and then
It's
talking
just
fast.
impossible.
Wiener, sweet hole, wiener.
I can't. I'm getting hot. I'm hot. She got the wiener. All right. We're going to the AFC South.
All right.
We're going to the AFC
Wait,
South. One of the.
Wait.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna take from that is what was the actual answer?
He said in Cleveland he can't trust Cleveland. Basically, He can't trust Cleveland, so he's not going with Cleveland because it's like that girl you take home and then she ends up being something you're not. Okay,
sure. Okay, but who did he have winning the division? That's
he had the Bengals. We're moving on. I don't want to go back to him, Gooch. Don't make me go back to him. We're moving on division.
I wanted to end on something that wasn't Wiener.
We need another 6-month break.
I think we do, dude. We should have rehearsed before we came in. This is really, really bad. All right, here we go. There we go. AFC South.
That's what AMs.
AFC South right now.
What the show notes were for today? See you tonight at 9, boys.
Yeah, no shit, good. AFC, you got the worst division in football. One of the worst. We got the Texans, the Jags, which Sir Tokes wanted to say, Gooch, that he was, I don't know if he's in here, but he was like, man, I'm going to give Gooch some heat for his Jags take last year. Just to let you know.
Oh my God, that forgettable take of that forgettable team that I don't remember.
Exactly.
What did I say? Bortles was the best quarterback.
Something I forget. Tokes was ready to come after you though about the Jags for some reason, dude. I was like,
didn't we have a guest that said the Jags were going to be like a playoff team,
yes.
and they ended up? Yeah,
someone said that. I remember that. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Some guitar playing fool. I don't know.
Guitar guy. Some guitar country
guitar guy. You know.
We got the Titans, the Colts, and the Jags here. We're gonna see what this is a crapshoot of a division here, Gooch, with Titans, Colts, Jags, Texans. I think obviously the Texans are the bottom of that division. Man, this is tough here, dude. What do you do? Do you go Jags, Colts, or Titans? If you got to put money right now in Vegas, who are you taking to win that division? I know it hurts you to think about it.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Can you name one quarterback in that division right now?
Well, yeah, you've got the long-haired guy. What's his name for the Jags? What's his name? Sunshine, whatever his name is. I forget his fucking name. What is his name?
Trevor Girl is for the Jaguars, and then we got
Trevor Lawrence. There we go.
And then the rotating door of the Texans QB position.
Yep.
Whoever that person is.
Yep.
And then you got Tannehill. Is Tannehill still there?
Tannehill's Tannehill.
Yeah,
Yes, he's still there. Yes, they got Will Label. Yeah, they're still there.
The Colts. Oh, the Colts just did something, didn't they? Didn't we have a guess that?
Yeah, they drafted the guy from Florida. Andrew Robinson or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, they got a rookie quarterback.
Go for the second coming of Andrew Luck. Let's do it.
You're gonna go with the Colts on this to win the division?
Yep, let's do
You're going Colts to win the division. Damn.
No.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, they got Sam Ellinger is the Colts quarterback from Texas, 6'3", 222 pounds.
Oh, he's really good.
No, they just drafted the guy from Florida with the number 4 pick. They just drafted the guy from Florida.
Let me see.
Andrew Robinson. I think that's his name, Andrew Robinson.
Yeah,
That guy? Oh, yeah. Anthony Richardson, the guy from Florida? That's the guy you're talking about? And he's
Anthony Stabile.
Oh,
He's a human being, but they're still gonna suck ass.
I love this right now. It's so fun. Oh, my God.
I think JT is going to take over only because he's pissed and he wants a big contract somewhere else. Do you think he's going to hold out? Like, do you think JT's like legit not going to play for the Colts? I think he's going to play.
I think he'd play. I mean, dude, the holding out, man. You just leave so much money on the field, dude. I mean, I'm gonna go with Jags here, dude, to win that division, dude. I think Trevor Lawrence showed a little bit last season. And I'm gonna go with the Jags when I got no faith in the Texans, no faith in the Titans. I mean, the Colts I think will put up somewhat of a fight, but I'm gonna go Jags, Colts in that division. Tony, if you got to pick one, who are you going with? Titans, Colts, Jags, Texans here.
I'm going with the Titans and the Jags because they have wieners.
Yeah,
wow.
Sir Tokes needs to make me a believer. He needs to beat that passion into me. Because I don't see it, man. I don't know. I couldn't even remember what I said about them last season. You think they're so forgettable.
Tony said just pick 2 teams because they have wieners. Can we just move past it? Yes, every way in the
holes.
It's a repeat of what the last section was. So every division needs to have a wiener in it.
Oh, imagine having an NFL NFL podcast and not knowing any players' names. Listen, Bell, this is what we do. This is the makeshift podcast here. Okay, if you want legit names,
it's Tuesday.
Yeah, this is just a Tuesday. For
yeah,
Tony.
if you want legit names and statistics, this ESPN is right around the corner. We give you just crapshoot information here. Just bar talk here. Knocker, what do you got here? Titans, Colts, Jags, or Texans?
Ooh, we can use the name Barstool now.
Uh-oh. It's okay, Knock. Take your second real quick. There you go.
Didn't Ears say Jonathan Taylor, you're not that important, not really good as far as he did. The owner told Jonathan Taylor, you're really not that important, so that's not going to look good on the holdout. So I don't think he's going to get paid, and he may not even play this year, to be honest with you. But for your owner to tell your star running back that you're not that important, I don't remember anything like that other than L. Davis telling Marcus Allen that, hey, we're going to put you on the bench.
Yeah, I mean,
it's been a long.
The Colts owner is probably handing him drugs at this point. I mean, the guy carries a briefcase of
something like that happened.
Shamu back to its waters up in Alaska.
Seriously, I don't know, man. It's a tough pick between the Jags and the Titans. I'm gonna go with the Titans just based on history, and the Jags in a tight,
all right.
1 or 2 games behind them, but definite wild card.
All right, like an AFC West here. You've got Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs, and Broncos here. This is going to be a battle.
Knocker eventually catches up with his voice. It sounds like those side effects on boner pills that should be warned about these things, and they say them super fast. That's like,
pardon me. What?
When you're
enough about my sex life. My personal private life is nothing to be discussed here on the air. Okay.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, that's where we're drawing the line with boner pills.
I love verbals.
I'm 60.
Oh no.
Here it comes.
Really fast.
Wieners.
3 years old, past cancer. Okay, just out of this. All
okay,
right?
we got you. We heard you. We got it.
Wieners.
I like verbal here. He says you learn more about these 4 degenerates than actual NFL info.
Oh my god.
Pretty much.
Seasons on this show, and I just don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, you got the Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers here, man. Obviously, I think the Chiefs are the head of that division there. But who do you think gets in the second place, or does anyone challenge the Chiefs here? Broncos, Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs here. Gooch, what do you got?
Shit, I think we said that was the best division last season too.
Yeah.
They may do it again. I don't know, man. The Broncos are supposed to not be terrible because Sean Payton put his dick in the dirt and said, "Hey, this is fucking coach Nathaniel Hackett sucks ass. I'm gonna fucking take all my relationships with other coaches and other teams and other players, and I'm just gonna say this guy sucks. I'm gonna be so much better. Like, don't if you're not with us when we were 4-16, don't be with us when we're 5-15. Like, it's like that kind of energy. They're still gonna fucking suck.
Oh man.
But I just love that Sean Payton's gonna go down with the ship there. Yeah, it's really just Chiefs, and you know what? Maybe I say the Chargers definitely is a lock-in for second. I'll say the Raiders, Broncos. Yeah, it's Chiefs and Chargers. You can't really.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs, Chargers as well. I do like to see that Russell Wilson's gonna get Sean Payton. I think that's gonna be an interesting timeline to follow. Something interesting to follow with those two, because the way that Russell Wilson just fell off a fucking cliff was, I think, one of the craziest as far as I mean, can you remember a quarterback falling off a cliff is in the recent decade as Russell Wilson has? I mean, he was looked upon as the shining example of what a quarterback should be for like a 5-6 year period with Seattle, winning almost 2 Super Bowls. Instead, he should have won 2 besides that stupid play call at the end. But I mean, like, he's just fell off a cliff. Is he that bad, or was it the system? I think it's gonna be so interesting to watch the Broncos and see if they can really get back what Russell Wilson used to be, because I don't remember a guy falling off that hard. I mean,
it's got to be a little bit of both, because Nathaniel Hackett probably wasn't the right fit for what Russell Wilson was bringing, because he probably studied his Seahawk version of Russell Wilson. I will say that he has changed in the last few years that he was in Seattle before on his way out, where you just saw he was not running as much, wasn't sacrificing his body. Yeah, he was playing it safe, but he was playing it too safe. Like, he threw a pick on a screen pass. Like, he was making the dumbest decisions with Pete Carroll at the helm. So now he's with, he goes over to the Broncos, and then he's cruising with all his big money, and Hackett doesn't know what to do, and Wilson doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Players looking at him like with a straight face, and Wilson's just sitting back like, yeah, man, I'm getting paid like $50 million this game. Like, it doesn't matter to him. So Sean Payton needs to get him to care.
Yeah.
more than he needs to get the whole system changed around.
No, I
There's
agree
just a
with you.
lot to
And I
work
think that
on.
Peyton will. I think Peyton's a guy that can light that fire again for Wilson. So I do think that they're kind of a little dark horse in that division, because if Russell Wilson can play, you know, back to his level, that team can be viable in that division. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go though.
Even if you turn it around, that's a fucking. You have to go through the Chiefs, Chargers. I mean,
It's
shit.
a tough division, man. It is. Tony, are you gonna go with Chiefs and Chargers in this one, or are you going Broncos Raiders? What do you got?
I'm going Chiefs Chargers because fuck the other teams.
I love it. Tony's back.
In-depth analysis.
Tony is back. This is why I love him on the show. He just says because the other says fuck the other guys. He just doesn't care.
I don't trust them.
TLDR, you know.
I don't trust them.
Knocker, what do you got? Chiefs Chargers in this division?
I actually think the Chargers, if they can stay healthy, will win the division.
Oh,
you can only make it run. You can only make it run for so long.
Yeah.
You know, really. I mean, just the odds will tell you seven division titles in a row, 8, whatever it is. At some point, it's just got to fall off.
Yeah.
You
No, I agree with you.
That's some really, really, really good teams, and they always seem to just shoot themselves in the foot for whatever reason. So if San Diego can stay healthy and not fuck up games in the last 2 minutes, I think there's a changing of the guard. I think San Diego can win the division, and obviously Kansas City's right behind them.
Yeah,
so.
I agree. All right, we're gonna move into
San Diego. Oof.
Yeah. I mean,
oof.
Fuck, dude. San Diego has such a good team every year, and they just fucking shit the bed. I mean, they're another team that just has so much talent and never does anything with it. The NFC West here, one of the divisions
Wait a minute.
the NFC
chaos. The Chiefs lost. The Chiefs. Wait a minute. The Chiefs lost Bieniemy. Where is Bieniemy if he's not with the Chiefs?
Now
I did not know this.
He's with the Chargers now. He went to the Chargers. Says,
did he really?
Or he's with Washington. Oh, he said he went Washington. He went Washington. Yeah, he went Washington.
Well, that's gonna hurt Kansas City. Bieniemy was a big part of that offensive coordinator calling plays. That's the.
Yeah, that's
what
gonna.
we talk about all the media talks about is how Mahomes does everything.
Again, that's
true.
my argument.
That's
don't
true.
Need coaches.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Love it. Okay, move on.
Yeah, NFC West here. It used to be like the talk of the town here was NFC West. I mean, all 4 of those teams used to be just playoff viable teams, but they've really fallen off of late. You've got San Francisco, who I think is going to bring back what's his face? God damn it, I forget his name. He came in. Who's that backup gooch that came in for the Niners?
Who?
For the Niners.
Oh, Purdy.
Yeah, Purdy. Yeah, Purdy. So they're going to be rolling out with Purdy this season, and I mean, you look at that division. The Cardinals are projected to have maybe 4 wins. I mean, that's pretty pitiful at this point. I mean, you also got the Rams who are projected at 6.5 wins here. I think this is a 49ers just run away with this division in a well. I mean, let's Seattle and Geno Smith, who came out of nowhere last season. You know, does Geno continue to do what he did last year? Does the Seahawks have anything? They're projected at 8.5 wins for the Seahawks. I don't know here, man. The Niners are projected at 10.5. I think the Niners just run away at this division. I mean, Gooch, what do you got?
I got the same thing there. 1 and 2, but it won't be too close.
Yeah.
Seahawks are not a bad team. They're really not a bad
team. They're not.
Team.
Yeah.
They're stuck in that mediocre, kind of a high ceiling mediocre, but it's not going to be enough because, San Francisco is just a machine.
Trey. Love you send us a host that knows names. Listen, I haven't prepped. I mean, this is why we're doing preseason stuff here. Okay, this is preseason. God, we've been off for 6 months here, guys. We're gonna be a little like Knocker's only in here every 15 seconds, dude. He hasn't even fixed his fucking video feed yet. Knocker's running off 6-month-old video feed here, dude. Like, give the guy a break.
A lot in 15 seconds.
Yes.
Knocker's a 15-second pro. Don't worry about that.
We're not gods.
Yeah, Knocker's on dial-up out there. Exactly, dude. Knocker's on dial-up, dude. Just give him a break.
You got to give the hamster water before we came on.
Well,
go fix his internet. Okay, let me just go drive an hour and a half out to Knocker right now. Go fix his internet, dude. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, IRL streamers,
Listen, tell mom to stop watching Lifetime television in the other room, okay? She's watching Lifetime movies.
All right. 19 4K porn tapes on, and
I've got, what did you say? I've got 19 4K porn channels on, and I'm running fine.
And I'm streaming. This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. And I'm streaming. He's got 19 4K porn channels on marbles and a podcast. This man is fucking running hot.
Lifetime fucking shows need.
Oh, I love it. I'm going with the Niners in this one. Tony, are you going to go with the Niners in this division? Rams, Cardinals, or Seahawks? What do you got? What the guys say? What do your guys say?
So my guy told me that if the Niners win a lot of games, they're going to win the division. So I'm going to have to go with the Niners. But they got to win a lot of games.
I fucking love you, Tony. My guy.
They won't lose a lot either.
Yeah, they can't lose. They got to win.
This is so ridiculous. See, this is why we're not ESPN guys. You don't get this stuff anywhere. He knows a guy that said if the team wins more games, they'll win the division. This is why we have Tony here. God, you don't get this in-depth analysis from Stephen A. Smith. All right, whatever, dude. Knocker, what do you got here? Rams, Cardinals, Niners, or Seahawks?
Tony has like 20 internet cables from like rooms around him, and he's just stealing all their internet.
He's just stealing bandwidth from his whole entire apartment complex.
Sucking it all in.
Oh, dude, so great, dude.
Fucking Matrix. He says fucking Matrix right there, bro. Tony is sucking all your power.
Stephen Trey Smith.
Owen's going.
Yeah, he's got. Look at him. He's got two. Look at him, dude. He's got 2 phones. He's got 2 phones. 19 portion.
I'll take 30 on the Jets.
I'll take 50 on the Jets. Oh shit. Knocker, who do you have winning this division? The Rams, the Cardinals, Niners, or Seahawks here? What do you got?
49ers, Rams. First
Okay, Jim, because they're going to win more games, right? They're going to win more games.
You know what? If the Rams win more games in Seattle and Arizona, they'll probably finish ahead of them in the standings.
Oh,
so. He must know my guy.
That's not my guy.
No way.
I just want to say I miss you boys. I know this is an absolute train wreck of a show, and that's why I love it, but I love you boys. This is why you come here, to get your in-depth analysis. You wouldn't be able to get through fantasy week without hearing the shit we have to talk right now, okay? Now listen, we're going to the NFC South, one of the crappiest divisions in football here. The Falcons, the Saints, the Bucks, and the Panthers, dude. This division is so pitiful. The person that had the most is the Saints to win 9.5, which is fucking wild to me that they have the Saints at 9.5 here. They're the Falcons at 8.5 wins. Carolina at 7.5, and the Bucks at 6.5 here. Gooch, what do you got in this division, man? A crapshoot.
Yeah, like just toss a coin and just between the Panthers and the Bucks. I don't think the other two even have a like the Saints and Falcons. I don't know, man. I don't see any hope from those two teams. But the Panthers have a couple new faces, right?
Yeah,
I think
they got a few.
They got Adam Thielen.
Yep.
Now, or Adam Thielen.
Oh, that's right. Thielen did go over there. That is right. Yeah.
They have Andy Dalton. You know,
Andy Dalton.
They have a lot of good. Yeah, the Hayden Hurst. They have a lot of all-stars that have just come together. Like what? I just learned that this second. So I think the Panthers, just because of that.
I actually think the team that wins this division is a 500 team or a below, which is going to be sad. I actually think there's a chance that the winner of this division is not even at 500 by the end of the
Miles
season.
Sanders?
I'm just saying. I think it's going to be a crapshoot. I'm going to go with the Saints to win this division, though. I think the Bucks without Tom Brady, and they've lost so many pieces since that Super Bowl run. I don't think they have anything in the tank. They're in a real rebuilding process. Like I said, the Panthers, they've made some moves, but I just don't trust them at all. And the Falcons, somehow, some way, always find a way to lose in a big game. You know, I know they had that rookie quarterback from last year who is going to be starting this year. Watching Mariota and that quarterback thing too was a good sight to see. I got mad respect for him as well. But yeah, dude, I got to go with the Saints in this one. Tony, what do you got? Saints, Falcons, Panthers. What do you got in this one? Bucks.
Does Brady still play?
No, Brady is done.
Oh, thank God. All right. I'm going to have to go with the Falcons.
Go with the Falcons. I like it. Is there any particular reason why you guys are choosing the Falcons?
Me?
Yeah.
My guys?
Yeah.
Oh. Because Brady's gone.
He's checking his text.
Brady's gone? Go with the Falcons.
All right,
that's
Brady. That's what it says. Brady's gone. Go with the Falcons. All right, sweet. I like it. The Gooch's face right now is so fucking confused, dude.
That division, just make it the creamsicle color of the fucking ugly ass Bucks jersey. That division's so disgusting.
His face, dude, is just like, what the fuck?
Tony's reasoning gave me a stroke. I'm sorry. It broke my fucking brain.
Actually, I wasn't looking down. I'm eating some beef jerky. So. I'm hungry.
Tell me the brand. What brand?
Yeah, what brand we got? What brand we got?
It's just Jack Links.
Just Jack Links. Gotcha. Dude, getting that
It's
protein?
nice,
Getting that protein?
I love protein these days.
Okay, then. I got some protein for you.
A whole sweet.
Yeah. I don't like mine aged, though.
I don't like mine aged. Oh, man.
And I don't like dust particles in it either.
I don't like my protein aged. Oh, man. And Knocker, listen, Knocker, who you got winning this division, dude? I don't like my protein aged. Tony Blacks. Knocker's lost it. Knocker's lost it. He's not returning.
I've got
Tony getting that protein in the sweet hole.
Always the sweet hole.
You gotta take care of it, man. You gotta maintain it.
all I can say is Wendy don't mind it.
Oh God. Okay.
The Saints. The Saints.
God. All right, the Saints. Thanks, Knocker. That's all we need from you. Thank you.
That's my time. Thank you.
I'm a fan. I think Saints. I think the Saints are going to win this. Bottom line.
Thank you, Knocker. Thank you for adding my mother into that comment. It was great. All right, the NFC North coming in here. The NFC North. Oh my God. The Bears. We're almost out here. We got 2 more divisions. Just hang in there. Just hang in there.
Fucking lead, man.
We got 2 more divisions here. We got the North, the Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, Packers, and Vikings here. Now you guys have both said you guys are on the Lions bandwagon. You gonna ride that season to the end there, Gooch? The Lions, you riding the season all the way through?
Yep, me and Dan Campbell, I'm riding on the back.
Absolutely, Lions, baby.
Lions. Yeah. Knockers with the Lions. What do you got, Tony?
Put them up.
The Lions, I heard, are going to win a lot of games. The other people are going to lose a lot.
Thanks, Tony.
That's
awesome.
Than,
that was awesome.
So Falcons, like, still, I can't get over.
No, that's the best reason, bro. You watch, you wait. You wait till the season, bro. You watch.
This is the best ever, dude. I miss you boys so
more
much.
games than the other guy.
This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. I hope that somebody at least is getting some sort of information from this podcast. I really do.
This is the best information.
Oh my God.
Getting a clear message.
I have a clear message, dude. NFC East. NFC East here, last division here. Vikings, Lions on top for sure. I agree. I think the Vikings will obviously be there with the talent that they have. I'm going to take the Vikings over the Lions here because until the Lions actually do it.
Single word about the Bears and their like resurgence. They're pumping up Fields' tires.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they traded away that first pick, didn't they? And they gave Carolina that first pick. So we're going to see. All right, next division is my division here, the Cowboys. The NFC East, Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Commanders. Giants, Cowboys, week 1, man. It's going to be a big one. We're going to learn a lot about these teams right off the bat. I'm going to go with the Eagles to win that division. Cowboys to get the wild card there. Eagles just got a lot, man. They do. Eagles are a good team. I'm going to go Eagles, Cowboys. Gooch, what do you got?
I wasn't even laughing at the Eagles pick. It's the other one. I mean, like, forget the other 2 teams exist. The Giants or the Commanders. Yeah, the Cowboys, clearly. They're not even in the same discussion.
Yeah.
No. The Eagles are going to win the division. Cowboys are getting, like, the sweet hole of last place in that division.
Sweet hole of last place, baby.
That's the last place. So, yeah, and it's going to be, like, 3 teams at the bottom within 1 game of difference in their records.
I love Pixel. He goes, my NFL all-day NFTs are popping off. Does that mean anything for the season?
10 interceptions.
Sweep the floor.
10 interceptions. Listen, Dak looking like shit already in the offseason, bro. Like, it's just...
If you had to bet, would you do over or under on that?
On what? On the Cowboys?
10 interceptions for the season.
For Dak? Oh, over, dude. Over. He's going to be pressing in so many games that he's going to just make... I have no faith in the guy. Like, I feel like, obviously, you make it to the NFL, you're a good fucking quarterback. So I'm not going to, like, say that you're not good. You're in the fucking NFL. You're in the elite of the elite, top 1%. Okay, but there's a difference between a good quarterback, a playoff winning quarterback, and a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Dak is not a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He can maybe win a first round, but he does not have what it takes to go any further than that. And I've lost all hope in him. I don't have a lot of hope for the Cowboys this season. I think they'll just be kind of sputtering. They'll go on a couple game win streaks, 2 or 3, and then they'll drop 3 in a row, and then it's just gonna be one of those seasons again. Where is Pops today? Is that at Wet Mark? What? Yeah, Pops is at the wet market out there in Asia right now. Oh yeah, that's where he's at right now. He's in this background.
That's why the internet's so shitty.
Yeah, he's at an internet cafe in a wet market somewhere. Dude.
All I know is the Cowboys get all 3 of their holes filled.
Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for that. Like, we needed that, dude. Jesus.
That's all I'm saying.
God, thank God this is ending. Thank God we're getting to marbles.
Those 3 teams have
I got 3 holes.
How do you have 3 holes? Don't make them answer.
Really ask me that question.
Don't ask that question, dude. Don't
really ask that question.
Don't ask that question. All right, Tony, are we having to win that division here? Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Commanders.
Giants, 100%.
Giants, 100%. Is there a reason your guys told you why the Giants are going to win?
And the Cowboys are going to be too busy getting their holes filled.
Amen, Tony.
This
Amen.
So
Amen, brother.
Amen. 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 All right. Knocker, who you have win that division? Eagles, obviously, win that division. And the Cowboys fill in their holes. Okay. Good, Knocker. Are you good? You good over there?
I'm okay.
It's fucking stupid. Oh man. Oh, all right. We covered our divisions. We'll talk about it more as we get up to the leading weeks up to the NFL season. But again, make sure you join our Pigskin Pick'em contest. Exclamation picks in chat. It is free to get in. We're going to give up to $500 away. It'll be throughout the season, not just one winner. So there'll be like weekly winners, certain things going on. So each time, each week, there'll be cash given out. Exclamation picks is free to enter. We also have an eliminator pool, a survivor pool that's free to enter as well. Exclamation eliminator in chat. What? Josh's tiny chode? What the fuck is that, dude?
Velociraptor.
How do you know the size of my chode?
Favorite non-pornographic magazine.
What's happening?
Just admitted you had a chode.
Good housekeeping. If you were a chick,
You might be
I don't
one
even-
guy
you would sleep with.
Are you
I
John
don't even know what
Stamos?
that is, so I'm not even gonna
Trace says my
become best
last
friends.
brain
Yep.
cell is gone after this. Gooch says same.
Anonymous has just become your best friend, Josh Stimicode.
You guys are ridiculous, dude. Oh, all right. Well, again, this was our week back. See, this is where we're working out the kinks, chat. We're all working out the kinks here, you know? And Knocker's gone shoddy internet. Gooch is like, what the fuck am I doing back for another season? Tony's missing half of his facial hair, and I'm over here wondering what the fuck we're doing. So, this is what you get here on a week-to-week basis.
And we're gonna throw this at a guest.
Yeah, we're gonna have a guest on. Exactly.
On 3, name your favorite.
Thank you for the gifted sub to my tiny pecker, by the way. Whoever's doing that, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Velociraptor.
The fact that you have a tiny pecker and a small chode.
Non-pornographic magazine.
So just by you acknowledging
Good
and
housekeeping.
saying why, it's like subconsciously you're telling us you got a little dick.
Shut up,
Which is
Tony.
okay, because I had one too.
Oh.
We just become best friends.
Yeah, so for fantasy football, if you are interested in fantasy
Has just
football,
become your best
go to our
friend,
Discord,
Tiny
drop your
Pepper.
name in the fantasy football section, say I'm interested in this year's league. We'll spin the wheel next week on Tuesday, and then the following week will be the fantasy draft live here on the podcast. So we'll have the fantasy draft live.
Meat.
Yes, fresh meat in there for us. We got 3 spots open, and we'll spin the wheel next week. So if you're interested, make sure you go drop your name in our Discord. So we're gonna roll some marbles here in just in a little bit here. So make sure you stick around for another hour or two. We're gonna be just vibing, having some beers and drinking. Knocker will be back tomorrow for his normal Wednesday Hump Day stream, and then I will see you back here on Thursday for happy hour. Tony will be on until 2030, so just go to his channel. And then Gooch is going to go and talk to the missus and wonder why the hell he was here tonight and wonder if he'll be here next week. So
I'm gonna get my sweet hole checked.
yeah, you get your sweet hole checked after. Yes, exactly. So again, Gooch, Gooch, it was great to see you though. And honestly, dude, it's good to have you back just to shoot the shit and laugh. And I love you boys. This is a fun thing we get to do every week and come in and just talk. And it might not make sense to anybody, but it makes sense to us because we just like being here and hanging out with each other and vibing with you guys. So again, Tony, it's great to have you back as well, man. I miss you. I love you.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much fun.
Man.
I do too, man. It is so much fun. So, again, we'll be leading up to the weeks. We got our fantasy draft coming up. Pause. And, again, we'll be back, and give me about a couple minutes. We're going to switch over to marbles, and we're going to say goodnight to the boys. Knocker, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow, Knocker. Again, Gooch, thank you for coming out, man, taking the time. I miss you, buddy, and I'm glad everything's going well for you, dude. You look great. So, again, Tony, love you like a brother as well. Good luck to your facial hair. I hope it continues to grow back for you, because one day it's just going to stop, and it's going to be really funny when you shave an eyebrow and it never comes back, dude. It just doesn't come back.
No, don't say that.
Don't say that. All right. Chat, we'll be right back. Say goodbye to the boys. Thank you, boys. We'll see you next time. You guys have a good night. Bye.
Take care, guys.